channel, or if this is your first time, welcome to it. I'm super excited about this look because I'm using a product that I haven't really used very much, but I am using a Stilla product, which I'm super excited about because I really do love it, and I hope you guys love it just as much as I do. It's super awesome. So I will just get right to it and let you guys see for yourself. To start off this look, we're going to go into the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette, and we're going to use the color Undeniable. And with that, I'm going to take a big fluffy angled brush and I'm going to dip it in the color, and I'm going to blend and put on color at the same time. Weird, crazy, I know. So what we're going to do is we're going to take in the color and blend it across our lid, not touching necessarily where our eyelid is, but a little bit more in the crease. You can kind of go into the lid just a tiny bit, and then you're going to go up more towards the lid, towards your brow, but we're not going to go all the way up because we are going to have a highlight on our brow bone later on. So now to make our crease color, what we're going to do is go in the same exact palette, the Lorac Unzipped Gold, and we're going to go in with the Unedited, and I'm going to just take more of a circular blush to put in color, and I'm going to go in the crease area and I'm going to make just like a half circle and connect it to the other side of my eye, leaving a little bit of color in the corners of my eye. Not too dark, but I am going to make it to where it's like a halo over the gold that we're going to put into it later. So make sure it's a good amount of pigment, a good amount of stuff. Make sure it's blended in. Then we're going to take a fluffy brush after we do put in the pigment of the Unedited, and then we are going to blend it out. And next what I'm going to do is, same palette, I'm going to go in with Unleashed, which is pretty much as close as the shadow as I can get to the Stilla product that we are going to use today. And I'm really excited about this because this is just more of a base, so it's okay if it's a little bit lighter, because this Stilla stuff is super pigmented. And so we're going to go ahead and put in the Unleashed into the hollowed areas. So that's going to be on the inside of our lids. And we're going to press it in just enough so that there's a little bit of a pigment just so it can catch on to it. So for our Stilla glitter, we are going to use Comex Copper, and this is the Magnificent Metal Eyes. And this stuff is super awesome. I just found out about it, so this is actually one of my first times trying it out on myself. I've tried it on one other person and I really liked it, so I decided I needed to do a video for it. So I'm going to mix it with the Stilla Stay All Day Liquid Eye Primer, and I'm just going to put it in the little pan that it came with, and just it's a tiny bit amount. It's just like a tiny little pea drop of the primer and then just a tiny bit of the gold, and then you mix it together, make it a liquid and make it an eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with my silicone based brush and I'm just going to press it into the hollows area where I put the Unleashed, and just push that into where I want the gold to be, and then I'm going to let it dry before I touch it later. So then after I get the gold to dry, I'm going to go ahead and deepen up my corner creases and my inner crease, I guess you could say. And so what I'm going to do is go back in with the same color Unedited and just darken up the same exact areas I had darkened already. So then I'm just blending in the lines of where the gold and those browns and purple-ish colors kind of flushed in together, and that way it's all nice and even and there's not too much of a stark line, because we all know #BlendPlease. So next we're going to go in with the Lorac Pro Edition 2 palette, and we're going to use the color Beige, and we're just going to follow in the bottom part of our eyebrows where our bones are here. So we're just going to follow in the lines, and then with a clean brush we're going to buff out those lines so that the highlight and the in-between colors are all, again, blended and flushed together. Okay, so for the next part of our tutorial, we are going to do some winged liner. So we're going to go in and use a black gel and an angled brush, and we're going to create our winged liner. And to learn how to do a winged liner, I do have a video on how to do that quick and easy, so I'll make sure I'll link that down below. You guys check that out. So our next step is going to be some concealer, which I'm going to go in with the ELF Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter in the color Light/Glow. And I'm going to make my little warrior dots all the way in my eye socket, as going all the way up to my temple area. I'm going to blend that in, and I'm also going to use my beauty blender to go ahead and blend that in and help. To set that, I am going to use the Temptu Pro finishing powder in the color One Light. That way everything is set and beautiful and it's not going anywhere. Okay, so to make our eyes pop even more so, we're gonna go ahead and put on some Demi Wispy lashes from Naimies, and these ones are super awesome considering that they are both fullness and a little bit of length, so I get both pops that I really want. So with that being said, I'm going to use some black glue and I'm going to use a sharp little needle, and I'm going to put on the lashes very carefully. It's a little bit harder for me since I can't wink, so this tool really comes in handy. So once you get your lashes on, then you are ready to go and super fierce. So for the bottom part of my eyes, what I'm going to do is go in with the color Milk from the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm going to just put the liner on my waterline, which is the inside part of my eye, and make that more of a pigmented white. This stuff is super pigmented, which is super awesome because it's like a crayon for your eyes. It's great. So we're going to go ahead and put that line in there. That way it helps to open up our eyes, and especially when you have dark eyes like I do. It just kind of helps to focus more on your eyes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the color Unedited once more, and I'm going to brush down the bottom of my lashes and I'm going to brush across them. So I'm going to basically smoke out my eye, which is great. So this color really helps to kind of pull out the colors from the top and the bottom and kind of make everything work. So I didn't do too drastic, but it is just a little bit of an oomph. Now this is something that you can do more or less, or don't even have to do at all. It's kind of more of a personal preference, but it is super great. So I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara in Jet Black, and I'm going to brush over the bottom of my lashes. So I do understand that some people do not have the lash extensions underneath their falsies like I do, but if you have natural lashes, more than welcome to put your mascara on both the top and the bottom. That way you can fuse your natural lashes and your falsies together, and then you are set in stone and no one will be able to know that you have some falsies on. So lastly, what I'm going to do is go in with the color blush from the Lipgloss Nudes, and this stuff is super awesome because it is infused with coconut oil, and that's kind of one of my favorite things right now. So this lip gloss, I'm choosing it because it is a little bit more of a neutral color, and since we're going a little bolder with our eyes, we want to kind of stick on the more neutral side when it comes to our lips. That way we don't clash too much. But I'm just going to put on this gloss, and nothing fantastic, nothing special about how I'm putting it on. I'm just putting on this awesome product just as it comes with the brush that it is on. So I'm not doing any lip liner or anything like that, just going straight for it. And after that, you are completely done with your eyes and lips for this tutorial. I'm super excited because this look was really exciting for me when I got this product, and I've really been wanting to try it out, so I'm glad I got to, and I'm glad you guys got to be here because I really liked how it turned out, and I hope you guys did as well. So if you guys do recreate this look, please hashtag Raemieemkeup and I do hair and makeup artistry, IDHMA I should say, and let us see what inspires you. We're super excited about using our hashtag. Now if you have any feedback, any comments, anything you'd like to see in the future, please feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!